Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. I hope that you are doing amazing. This is for anybody with a strong Gemini placement, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. If you are new to my channel, my name is Ocean Moonflower. Very happy to have you here at Empress Moon Tarot 777. Would love for you to subscribe so you can stay informed of future content. For those of you that are not brand new, just wanted to let you know that up on my website, oceanmoonflower.com or empressmoontarot.com, I have discounted the 30-minute pre-recorded readings by 35% for the month of July. So if that's of interest to you, if you're in need of a reading, do check that out. All right, my darlings, let's see what we've got. We are doing a 10-card spread. Wow. Wowza. Okay. Potential outcome here, please. Potential outcome. Oh boy. Hold on. Potential outcome. One more, please. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we've got. This looks effing phenomenal, all right? Just gonna say. So your overall energy is that of the Ace of Wands. However, they were also bringing out the Ten of Swords even before I could focus on the outcome. So this tells me that this potential new opportunity is something that, with the Ten of Swords, it's like you're really in your mind space about it. A lot of negative self-talk, a lot of negativity. Maybe people are being negative about it. Maybe you're seeing negative things. Maybe there's just, a lot of overthinking. So there's a lot of overthinking about a potential new opportunity, which appears to be with regards to a potential romantic interest. With the Two of Cups here, the Lovers here, and the Knight of Cups, I definitely see a romantic interest. And with the Ten of Swords, there's like really intense chemistry between the two of you with the Ace of Wands, but a lot of overthinking about this. So perhaps you're massively overthinking this. Now, I feel like this is very likely somebody new. It's because of the Ace of Wands. However, if you are in a committed romantic partnership, when we see the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that can often have to do with an engagement. And so for those of you that are in a long-term committed relationship, you may be trying to figure out if this is somebody that you would like to spend the rest of your life with. Does that make sense? Because of the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. But because the Ace of Wands is often something new, somebody brand new, a new beginning, it feels like this is more the potential for communication, new communication that can start to build some roots between you and this person is possible. That doesn't necessarily mean that the two of you are like jumping into some sort of committed relationship. It just means that it's like planting the seeds to potentially build something later, right? So some sort of communication here between the two of you is good, it's strong, it's, planting the idea of moving this connection towards something more significant. So that looks really fantastic, but it all involves communication. The Six of Wands indicates that you could be dealing with somebody famous with the Six of Wands, or you could be famous. Six of Wands is also that essence of victory, but it's like wanting to beat out the competition for this person's attention or this person's, favor. There seems to be some competition in the midst here for their attention or for their I don't want to say for their love, because I don't really feel like this has gone to a place of love. It's like all about, well, maybe it has. The Ace of Wands is usually strong chemistry. So it's like wanting to win out the competition in order to build something between you and this person. You and this person have the potential with this Two of Cups to be strong soulmates. Now, strong soulmates don't necessarily always go to a romantic nature. Sometimes they can be friendship soulmates. Sometimes they could be business partnerships. But with that soulmate energy, it's like both of you have the ability and the desire to pour energy into this to see what might be able to be built or could occur from it. Does that make any sense? Like you recognize similar energy, like your energy signatures recognize each other, recognize that perhaps you've been brought into your lives for something more significant than just hi, hello, right? So there's this pouring of energy to build something. Now, the Knight of Cups is a very charming energy, very romantic, very charming. This particular energy shows the essence of perhaps a date, because we see this like picnic on the beach. We see this, cute little card, these roses, this white horse back here. So this is somebody extremely charming. Somebody extremely charming, pouring energy into this connection to see what could be built or what could be created for the two of them. So you might be dealing with Prince or Princess Charming over here. Then we have the Chariot. Chariot with the Four of Cups. It's almost like it suddenly stops. Things suddenly stop, right? Like there's this energy, this communication that's put into moving something forward, to kind of getting the energy moving, and then there's the potential to drive forward with the Chariot, but yet somebody stops and takes a pause here with this Four of Cups. Stops and reflects on whether or not it's something they want to put energy and time into. Stops and pauses and reflects on whether or not they have the energy to pursue a romantic interest. You know, in this day and age, a lot of craziness is happening on the dating scene. So perhaps there's this focus on, is this worthy of you putting your time and effort into? The Four of Cups also shows me somebody who's not very happy with their own life. And because they're not very happy with their own life, it makes it difficult for them to want to pursue something and want to move something forward. We do have a decision being made on the love front by this person. This person is pausing and reflecting, trying to see, does this have the ability to go the distance? Is this something that you want to put time and energy into? With our King of Pentacles, it's like the King of Pentacles is our perseverant king. He always wins out, right? Like he always continues to put effort into things, and that always ends up materializing for him. So it's trying to decide on whether or not to put the effort into this connection to see if something can materialize from it. And very likely this big pause energy and this feeling of, maybe their life isn't quite going as they'd like is because of the competition. It's like, do they have the time and the energy to beat out this competition? Do they have the time and the energy to wait out beating this competition? Let's see what the outcome is. Waiting, Three of Wands, for a fresh start, or waiting for, if somebody's in another connection, you could be waiting for that person to kind of screw up and sweep in, somebody, the other person to get booted out, because it's like waiting for a death and rebirth. So waiting for a rebirth of this particular connection, or waiting for one of the competition to end and kind of move on out, so you can sweep in and experience a sense of harmony and togetherness. The Four of Wands is great because it's like harmony, happiness, togetherness, excitement, celebration. In this particular card, it's sort of like that festival vibe, where everybody's just kind of enjoying themselves and enjoying the music. So there's this fun, harmonious vibe, but it looks like you're going to be waiting a little bit longer for something to end here. That could be different for all of you, but that is what I'm seeing for you right now, Gemini. Otherwise, it looks fantastic. I definitely see the potential going forward here, as well as the strong chemistry between you and this person, and a lot of trepidation and worry about competition, which we see it's very likely because there is somebody else in the mix here with the Death card, 5 of Wands, and our Perseverant King. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. Mahalo nui loa. Love and light. Kiss, kiss from Ocean, and ta-ta for now.